So what's your name and what do you do here?
My name is Matthew Krill and I am a volunteer here at Grimsbury Community Farm.
Hi, I'm Wendy. I'm one of the co-founders of Bristol Rabbit Rescue. So I do lots of different jobs. My roles are a fosterer, a foster coordinator, a rehoming coordinator. I do admin, I do all sorts of different jobs.
I'm Danielle. I also do basically the similar jobs. We all kind of do a bit of everything really. We try and just kind of help each other out, help rehome animals, check in foster homes, things like that.
What do I like? They're perfect little animals. They're handleable as long as they get the right training. They're perfect for kids to start getting into animals. And normally, not always, but normally they are very wonderful in their nature and just their colours and their behaviour and everything about them.
She's got a big personality. She's gone. She obviously doesn't like being filmed. No, she loves it. She loves all the attention. She's really affectionate, loves a cuddle, really friendly.
My favourites?
Like the one you have right now.
Duchess, she's not really a favourite of mine. My favourite rabbit is probably Bluebell down here. She's probably my favourite rabbit. My favourite guinea pig, I will have to show you, would probably be, this big girl, Coco.
It's hard to pick a favourite. They all have their own kind of personalities. They've all got their own little quirks and things. Depends as well like how much time you might have to spend with them. But personally, I don't know if I can pick one.
Difficulties that come with rabbits and guinea pigs. One can be expense. When people first learn about their true expenses and how much they can cost for both upfront and their yearly care, it can shock people. The average guinea pig will cost £1,000 a year. The average rabbit possibly up to £1,700. That's including food and vet bills. And it's also the fact that they're not these perfect lovey-dovey animals all the time. They can fight. They do obviously defecate, urinate. They do require cleaning out. They require exercise and a lot of stimulation as well within their enclosures and outside of their enclosures. There are difficulties and there's an unsurprising amount.
So this is Olive. She came into us as a stray. Unfortunately, I realised straight away that she had a very large belly, so it was quite obvious that she was pregnant. And then 2 days later, after she settled and got herself comfortable and was, confident that she was in a safe place, she made a nest and she gave birth to 6 babies.
A reputable breeder is a really good way to go, especially for a young animal. Adoption is also good because many rabbits and guinea pigs are surrendered to shelters, shops and rescues. Like a dog, providing it a home is always another good option, plus it doesn't cost as much as well.
So we've got a process where potential new owners come in and they fill out a form online. We then ask them to send us photographs of their accommodation, ask more questions if need be. We then go and do a home check to make sure the accommodation is right and give them any advice of any amendments that they need to do. And then it's just really waiting on whether the rabbit is ready then to be rehomed. So in Olive's instance, she hasn't been vaccinated yet or been neutered, so as soon as she's separated she'll go off and have her first vaccination. And it's a 2-week gap between each vaccination and then another 2 weeks till she's neutered. So it's about 8 weeks in total.
Technically, if you go by a standard rule, which I've seen many websites and people recommend, is 7.5 square feet for one animal and then 5 square feet for every next guinea pig. This enclosure technically is understocked. You could add more guinea pigs within here. However, the less guinea pigs in the larger environment means less maintenance for the keeper.
Rabbits in general, bigger the space, the better for them. They love to run, they love to binky, and it's nothing best than to see a rabbit running around binkying because they're happy.
Standard recommended size enclosure for a rabbit is normally 3, because breed dependent, you would recommend 3 bounds or hops for lengthways and then 2 front to back hops. And then the rabbit has to at least be able to stand upright in the enclosure without touching the ceiling. Dietary needs. Both species, rabbits and guinea pigs, are herbivorous. Guinea pigs do lack the ability to produce some vitamins and minerals, therefore do need supplements.
Like vitamin C.
Yes, vitamin C is a good example. So certain fruits, veg, certain types of food as well.
But not too often.
Yeah, not too often because you can overdose on those vitamins and that can cause problems as well. But if you added a little bit of that supplement every week or possibly even daily, just in small amounts, that would be perfectly fine. Rabbits don't tend to suffer from anything such as a lack of any substances. Their problems are mostly spatial requirements. So obviously you want to give them lots of food to keep themselves active and keep themselves happy. Also, since we have multiple animals, you don't want them fighting over food. Therefore, slightly more food than necessary is always good with a group of animals, just to ensure there's no fights for space or for food. As pets, definitely, as long as you know what you're doing. I will admit, a lot of extended research is always recommended for any animal, whether it's anything from a fighting fish to a guinea pig to a rabbit to a horse. Extended research, hours upon hours on end, it's always recommended for any animal you buy. And you always have to provide the best care. And if you provide for them, they will provide for you. They will always be very rewarding with their behaviour, their gratitude, but also for the fact that you will learn so much and you will gain so much experience from them. Especially with domestic animals such as rabbits and guinea pigs, or even something like a dog or a horse. There's so many different breeds. Each one requires different amounts of care and different versions of the same type of care. You learn so much from it, and it's definitely worth any amount of time, any amount of money you can get. If you like animals, do volunteer work, work with animals, work at a shelter, or even get your own as long as you've done the research. Do it, in my opinion.